internet for looking at chubby old dogs and cute cats on rooftops here in China. This is Hudza. Hudza means tiger in Chinese. Anyways, I don't have any tea out here right now, but I do have this old Christmas tree. It is still kicking. So that's the most recent Christmas tree. And this is the Christmas tree. It's starting to be starting to become kind of a hoarder on this roof. Anyways, that's last year's Christmas tree over there. What I wanted to talk about are these fabrics. So this is organic twill denim, and I'm manufacturing my tea mats. And so you can see there are different colors here. So this is after two kakishibu dips. This is dried after three. And so some of these were just dipped for their second time, like this one. Now this one is kind of my prototype. It's did 5 kakishibu dips and then 1 sodium carbonate dip, which is soda ash. It's used in cooking, but essentially it shifts the pH, raises the pH, and it shifts that color darker. So you're kind of building the base with the kakishibu, and I'll show you my vat over here. Right here, and I use this piece of bamboo to kind of flop my fabric around. And you can see it's like a deep red. And so this is from the persimmon fruit. And so you chop up the persimmon fruit. And yeah, what's going on here? I don't know. This is my wife's. I think these are gophers. I don't know what's going on, but there are some small mammal carcasses there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So the kakishibu dye, it comes from the persimmon fruit. Now they've been dyeing with persimmons in China for a couple thousand years, but this method I'm really using is kakishibu, which was kind of perfected in Japan around the 13th century. And what's that? Okay. And so yeah, it's just multiple dips. It's tannin stain. So the sun is a critical part of this in setting the dye. And it's really like a fabric coating. I mean, it adds weight to the fabric. It adds thickness to the fabric and totally changes the character. It's not soft anymore. It becomes much more robust. And instead of thinking it as like a fabric dye, the kakishibu is really like a coating. It's like a fiber coating. And so multiple dips of that, and then shifting the color darker with the sodium carbonate, raising the pH, and you get something like that. So this is kind of like a final product, and it's a living dye. It's gonna change a little bit over time. Should become really beautiful over time. I have a couple of these kakishibu tea mats that I've been using for years, and they develop really nice kind of patina. And so, yeah, wow, 23 people are watching me on my rooftop in China. Christopher Person, 1905, welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, just talking about dyeing fabrics. I'm producing these kakishibu tannin stained tea mats, and it's just like a natural hand dyeing process using persimmon, fermented persimmon juice. You know, it's maybe I'll show the color again. It's like a deep red, and you kind of see the color there. But yeah, so I'm not making my own persimmon dye because it takes about a year to get a good product, and this is actually a 3-year-old. So yeah, you basically pick the persimmons, and then you're chopping them up, getting the juice out of them, and then fermenting that juice for at least a year to get that dark tannin-rich stain. But I just buy this, and because the persimmons are grown here in Guangdong province, they grow them here in China, and so yeah, this persimmon stain I'm working with is 3 years fermented. And I'm getting great colors with it. So yeah, multiple dyeing and then exposures to the UV light kind of locks in that color in the fabric. And then a final sodium carbonate after bath shifts it to this nice deep color. And you can see how it went from like a soft cotton to like a firm, whoopsies. Like it has some firmness to it. And you can see I'm quite amateur, just kind of hanging it all willy-nilly here. But this one is finished now. I finally did the last sodium carbonate after bath with this one yesterday. But yeah, it's super firm. One. And so this one's ready to be taken downstairs. And I'm going to give it a quick wash just with water in the washing machine. And then I'm going to let it dry. Oh, thanks, Delaware. I would love it if you would leave a like. There's my rooftop here in China. I'm making these hand-stained kakishibu mats. Sweden, awesome. I've never been to Sweden. That's cool. Yeah, just on my rooftop with one of my dogs and my cat. And I was just doing some dips. I just freshly dipped this one. You can see it's like dripping here. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just making these tea mats. Because it's the tea mat I use in all my videos. And the lady that makes those, she wanted a crazy price for them. And so I want to be able to offer them, so I'm making them. So yeah, next is going to be taking this one downstairs, and I'm going to wash it, and then dry it again, and then iron it, get it really nice and clean and flat. And then I'm going to cut it into my rectangles, and I have a sewing machine I've been practicing with. And I know how to sew now. So I'm like, it's like, textile worker now. Sourcing this fabric and then hand dyeing it and then sewing my tea mats. Cool. Yeah, Sweden. I need to visit. And maybe when I'm rich, I'll get a place in Sweden. All right. So, yeah, no tea today. Usually I'd have tea on my rooftop here. But right now I'm just working on these tea mats. But thanks so much for stopping by, yeah. So yeah, it just gets progressively darker after more and more staining cycles. So this is like the second dye, and the sun's hitting it, which is like what kind of darkens it. It's a tannin stain, and it's kind of UV, kind of sets it. So I'll do like I think 4 dips, then the final after bath to raise the pH and darken it. And that will be like a good durable color like this. 4 or 5 kakishibu dips. Anyways, it's all kind of cool, and I've never worked with textiles before. But hey, I wasn't born with a sweatshop. I had to move to China and make my own. What is the time? It is 4:50, almost 4:49. Yeah, wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Seiko SKX 007J model. This is a discontinued, very affordable diver watch. They produced it from 1996 through, I think, 2019. Kind of the quintessential affordable automatic diver from Seiko over the past couple decades. Anyways, this is not a watch channel. This is a tea channel. Hope everyone's doing well out there, though. But yeah, staining, dyeing. I don't know. I keep saying staining. I think it's dyeing. It's kakishibu dyeing. And the kaki is this persimmon tannin, this fermented persimmon juice. So that's what the kaki is in the kakishibu traditional cloth dyeing system. Anyways, I'll probably leave it there. Just wanted to make a quick live about that. But thanks so much for stopping by. And yeah, T-mats. When are they coming to the website? Uh, I don't know. Maybe the end of this month, maybe next month. But for sure, coming to the website. They're coming to the Tea Club first. Some people in the Tea Club are already aware of this. So, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by. 10 a.m. All right. Cool. Well, hello from China and Sweden. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you another time. I'm going to start doing some more live streams and more long videos here on YouTube. And thank you so much. Yeah, there's a Chinese flag over there. This is China. Don't you forget it. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Thank you.